So in this video I want to show a game that I played in 2016. I had the black pieces against Magnus H10 on the Play Magnus app, and the game started like this. So this is a Budapest Gambit, not a good choice against the computer. And this is the main line. Bishop f4, the Rubinstein variation. Knight c6, knight f3, bishop b4 check, knight c3, this is all theory, queen e7, and now queen d5, which is the greedy move, just holding on to the extra pawn. And here I played a bad move, bishop c5. I guess that's when you know you've improved at chess, when you go over your games that you've played, and you can just see the mistakes. If I had this position now, I would just go, instead of bishop c5, I would just go f6, and after pawn captures, just recapture with the knight, and the queen has to go back either to d3 or maybe d1. But I played this move, bishop c5, attacking the f2 square. And here the computer played this move, knight e4, which, well, it holds everything together, but it's not really a human move. A more natural move would be something like e3, but knight e4 does get the job done. It attacks the bishop, defends f2, and here I played bishop e4 check, which looks like it's not a good move, but actually it is the best move in this position, even though it seems to contradict the principle of moving the same piece more than once in the opening. But the reason is because my opponent has also moved the same piece twice in the opening, the knight from g1 to f3 to e5, and well, the idea is that he either has to block it with a piece, or move the king, which is what happened. It just looks crazy to play a move like king d1, because the king is going to be stuck in the center of the board. It's potentially going to come under attack, and if this knight ever moves, then there's the knight fork. But somehow the computer sees that it's nothing to worry about. So I played this move f5, and after takes, I played this losing move g takes f6. If I had this position now, I wouldn't even think twice about it. I would just play knight takes f6, which is just obviously the best move. The point is, after knight takes, queen takes, it's not so simple if you look at it from white's perspective how to continue, because the queen is attacking the bishop and the pawn on b2. And if you play something like bishop c1, which I guess some people might play, then black has a slight advantage. And well, the only way to keep a small advantage for white is to play this move, queen e4 check. And again, the only way to maintain an advantage for black is to play this unnatural looking move, retreating the bishop back to e7, which is not going to happen. So after g takes f6, I think, well, most people would have played queen h5 check, but apparently this is not, well, it is good, but it's not as good as playing either a3 or h3 before playing queen h5 check, and it gets very complicated. So I'm not going to go into all of the variations as to why that is the case, but the computer played this move a3. But just to show the line, after queen h5 check, something like king d8 takes, well, there is this move d5, and it looks like you win the piece back, and you do, but white is still better, although not by much, but only in this line. After a3, bishop back, now queen h5, and here I resigned because I didn't see the resource of going either king d8 or queen f7 is also possible. And well, here you could take, and after d5 again, just to give a move, let's say knight d2. Here you have bishop takes d2, so it doesn't look like white has a huge or winning advantage. So you might be thinking, well, what's the big deal? Well, the point was that after this bishop retreat, you can play b4 immediately, and this bishop is just lost. If you retreat the bishop, then you have c5, and you're just winning a piece, and you still have this queen h5 check. So yeah, that's what happens when you play a dubious opening against a computer. So I hope you liked the video, and thank you for watching.